Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm doing a different kind of video than I normally do. A few people have asked me about how I record my audio, so today I'm just going to talk briefly about how I record audio for my videos. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around to find out more. This video is not going to be a step-by-step tutorial for recording audio. I'm just going to quickly give you a rundown of how I record audio for my YouTube videos. First, I should note that I use a Mac as my main work computer. I'm running OS 10.9.5 Mavericks, and I use a couple of programs to record and edit. To record, I use an older version of Garageband, version 11. I tried the newest version a while ago and I just didn't like it, so I went back to the older 2011 version. I may give the newest version a try once again once they've made a few updates, but for now I'm sticking with Garageband 11. For audio effects, I use the male narrator noisy setting in the podcasting section. I feel like it gives me the best overall sound from my voice, and by the way, this effect may or may not exist in the newer versions since I believe Apple took most of the podcasting features out of the latest version of GarageBand. So how do I get my voice into GarageBand, you might ask? Well, I have a few different microphones, but the one I use most often is a Marshall MXL V67G large capsule condenser mic. I love this mic. It's not very expensive and it sounds great. You can typically find them for around $120, sometimes even less depending on where you buy. It's a phantom-powered mic, so you need something to power it, preferably a USB audio interface in order to connect it to your computer. The audio interface that I happen to use is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, and that's about the minimum that anyone would need to get good sound: a microphone, an interface, and GarageBand or some other type of recording software. Between my microphone and audio interface, however, I have a couple of other pieces of gear. I have a DBX 166XL 2-channel compressor gate and a Mackie 1202 VLZ Pro mixer. The compressor gate does some light compression and the gate cuts out any background noise that might creep in. The Mackie 1202 is a 12-channel mixer, and I'm using it to supply phantom power to my microphones and control volume levels as well as some light EQ of the bass, treble, and mid-range. I do most of my recordings inside a 4-foot by 4-foot by 7-foot Gretchen sound isolation booth to block out most of the noise of the outside world. Once I have finished my recording, that's when I export the audio out of GarageBand to an AIFF file. Then I use a free program called Audacity, which will work on both Mac or Windows, to do some basic cleanup work. If there are any and/ums or anything else that I want to cut out, I use Audacity for this. I could do it in GarageBand, but I just find Audacity's interface easier to use for trimming out unwanted audio pieces. I also remove any keyboard sounds or mouse clicks that might get picked up whenever I start and stop recordings from within my booth. Once I'm happy with the full audio track, I export the audio to a new AIFF file, and I use that as the base audio track in my video editing software. And that's about it for how I record. You don't have to use the exact same stuff as me. A lot of people just use a basic USB mic that can plug into their laptop directly without an audio interface. You can go into a closet with a bunch of clothes around you, a walk-in closet, and that can give you a good dampening effect and isolation if you're in a relatively quiet space. I happen to live in a large city near an airport, so that's why I have a sound isolation booth. It's critical for me, but depending on where you live, you probably don't need anything like that, so you can get by with just the basics. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below. You can also hit me up on my Twitter @TechArudio. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and as always, thank you for watching.